I Learn Through Play Toddler Workbook series. Our music workbook, week 1, we have instruments. Now, a fun thing to do with a worksheet such as this is to make your own musical instrument. You can either use a bucket as a drum, or you can use a toilet roll and paste paper at the bottom, throw in a few rocks, and paste a piece of paper at the top to make a maraca. You can even use a plastic bottle and throw in a few stones, rice, sand, anything, and let the child shake it. Now what you can then do is ask the child to hit the drum once, or shake the maraca 3 times. Or you can even just point at the number on the page and say, the drum, hit it this many times. You can also ask the child to hit it loudly or softly, or shake the maraca in front of them, or behind them, or next to them. Or if you have a musical instrument at home such as the flute, ask the child to cover the first 3 holes and then blow, and then ask him only cover the back 2 and then blow, and then ask the child what difference in sound they hear. Now these are just a few examples for worksheets such as this, but remember to make it fun and interactive and on the level of your child's learning. So enjoy learning with your child. A few helpful hints for our worksheet in the music workbook is to first ask the child, what instrument is this? It's a drum. And what shape is it? It's a circle. Now, can you count the circles on this worksheet for me, please? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now, can you please count the triangles on the worksheet for me, please? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's important for the child to understand whether it's right side up or upside down, it is still a triangle. You can also ask the child, this instrument, is it loud or is it soft? It's soft. And the drum, it can be very loud. Also, you can ask the child to draw this shape on their own next to the triangle already on the page. You can even ask the child, can you please draw me a triangle right side up? Another few things you can ask is you can tell the child, all the triangles that are right side up, color them red for me please, and the ones that are upside down, blue. You can also ask the child, how many sticks are here on this page? 1, 2, 3. These are just a few examples. You can even ask the child to draw a circle on the left side and a triangle on the right side for them to practice left and right. Like I said, these are just a few examples. Remember to make the worksheets engaging and fun. So enjoy learning with your child. In our musics workbook, here is a few practical activities you can do with your child when you're doing a worksheet such as this. You can use normal buckets, especially the plastic buckets, as makeshift drums. And you can just use normal sticks and add some press stick to make a nice drumstick. Then you can ask the child, on the bucket on your left, hit it twice. And on the bucket on your right, hit it once. And on the yellow bucket, hit at the front of the bucket once. And at the back of the yellow bucket, 3 times. And then you can ask, hit once softly. and once loudly. A few other examples you can do is you can get a nice tambourine like this and ask the child, what type of sound is this? Is this a soft sound or a loud sound? Does this sound the same as the drum does? These are just a few examples. You can even with the bucket say, you can open it and say, put your drumstick inside of it or in front of and the back. And these are just a few helpful hints, and remember to make it fun and engaging and enjoy learning with your child. Here's a few creative hints you can do with a worksheet like this. Firstly, you can ask the child to take a normal cotton bud and some paint and to follow the dotted line, either by dotting or continuously painted like this. You can also ask the child to follow certain patterns on the drum. Another thing you can do is you can place some of these balls in a certain pattern or different creative objects in a certain pattern and ask the child to repeat it in the bottom line. And after the child has decorated this drum just as they like, they can cut it out and then paste it on the page next to it. Or you can ask the child, after they have decorated this page, to draw a drum of their own on this side. It is important to make this fun and interactive and colorful. So you can ask the child, can you please, if they draw a drum on this side, can you please color the drum yellow for me? Or the triangles yellow and the big circle at the top blue. These are just a few helpful creative hints, and remember to make it interactive and fun for the child. So enjoy learning with the child. When you're working with our music workbook and you come to a week such as this that is singing, a few examples to do on a worksheet such as this is, with these music notes that are scattered throughout this page, ask the child to paste some of these small balls on the dots of the music notes. But it doesn't have to be this. It can be things they found out in the garden. It can be for lines such as this. You can take twigs and ask them to paste the twig on the line. But while they're pasting it, ask the child, which direction is this arrow pointing towards? It's pointing left. And with these zigzag patterns here, you can ask them to paste strings, or you can just ask them to follow the line with a crayon or a paintbrush. And when you're counting, you can make it fun. Since this book is singing, you can ask them to sing the numbers. Or you can even ask them, if by pointing to this, can you clap or sing for me 3 times in a row? These are just a few examples, practical examples for worksheets such as this, but remember to make it interactive and make it fun and on your child's level. So have fun learning with your child. In our I Learn to Play Toddler Workbook series, week 2 of the music book, we have singing. Now a few fun examples for worksheets such as this is to ask the child to paste a piece of string on the pattern, or it can even be ask them to follow the pattern with a crayon or a paintbrush. Now as they follow the pattern, ask them to sing while following the pattern. For instance, with the first loop, ask them to sing at the same tone. For instance, la. And then with the 2 loops, ask them to go la la. And then with 3 loops, la la la. You can even ask them to sing louder or softer. For instance, with the 2 loops, loud, then soft, or with the 3 loops, loud, soft, loud. What you can also incorporate into this week is the song at the beginning of the book. It will be ideal to add that to this week. Now, these are just a few examples for worksheets such as this, but remember to make it fun and interactive and on the level of your child's learning. So enjoy learning with your child. When you come to a page in our music workbook, especially that discusses things like shapes, a few fun things to do besides just the worksheet is to take chalk and draw this diagrams on the floor. You can either focus on one shape, such as a circle, and draw a big circle on the ground and ask the child, walk on the line of the circle and jump inside the circle, jump outside the circle, and make a circle with your hands or with your arms. Or you can even draw all of these shapes on the ground and ask the child, jump into the square. Now jump twice into the triangle, or walk on the lines of the oval. And you can do this while playing music in the background, because dancing is an interactive thing. It's supposed to be fun, so you can ask the child, dance inside the square but jump into the triangle. These are just a few practical examples you can do to think outside of the box, and remember to make it fun and engaging and on your child's level. So enjoy learning with your child.
Daarin.
Kijk hem maar tegen, mama.
Ik zie.
Ook
Dat is hier de Engelse een.
In our Island Through Play Toddler Workbook series, our music workbook, week 3, we have dancing. Now, a fun thing to do with a worksheet such as this is to use chalk and put it in water and draw shapes on the ground. And then in each shape, the child can either mimic the dance moves displayed on the page, or you and the child can come up with your own dance moves to perform in each shape. So, as they move from shape to shape, they make up their own dance routine. You can even let them have a free shape, where when they enter this shape, they can do any dance move they like. If you don't have chalk, you can always cut out the shapes and place it on the ground. What you can also do is have different colors. So for each color the child reaches, they do a different dance move. You can also ask the child, can you please do the blue dance move, followed by the rectangle dance move, and then the star dance move. This is a fun way to teach the child shapes, colors, and stimulate their creativity. Now, these are just a few examples for worksheets such as this, but remember to make it fun and interactive and on the level of your child's learning. So enjoy learning with your child. In our music workbook, when you reach a page such as this that discusses colors, a few examples you can do is you can first use objects such as these to ask the child, what color is this? It's blue. Can you please place it on the circle on this page? But it doesn't stop there. You can even ask the child to go in the garden and search for objects related to this color. For example, green. You can ask the child, go and look for something green in the garden. And then like this leaf, and then you can place it on the page. Or these seed pods, you can ask them to paint the seed pods to different colors. Other fun thing to do is you place a few colored balls in a bowl of water and make one a different color. And then you ask the child, which one here is different than the rest? And which color is the one that is different? It is red. And the other ones, they are blue. Then you can ask the child to take a straw such as this and ask them, first tell them, listen closely. Where are your ears? Please listen closely. Take the straw and blow on the red ball. Not suck, blow. And then they blow on the balls. These are just a few examples of what you can do. There's a lot of different things you can do. And remember, don't just use paint. There are a lot of fun activities you can do with a color page. So remember to make it fun and engaging and on your child's level. So enjoy learning with your child.
Dit is sirkustyd. Oom Olifant loop om en om die kring. Die apies sal vir ons plesier dans en sing. Leeu spring deur een hoepel of meer en tier sy voel 'n veer. Ek kan nie wag om na die narre te kyk en om te sien hoe die akrobate deur die lug duik. Die sirkus is amper hier. Kom almal, dis tyd vir pret en plesier.
In our I Learn Through Play Toddler Workbook series, our music workbook week 4, we have the circus. Now a few fun examples with a worksheet such as this is to place different objects on the table associated with the circus, such as a clown nose, a top hat, balls for juggling, and then you can add something like a doctor's stethoscope and ask the child, which one of these objects do not belong to the circus? You can always look in magazines and newspapers for images associated with the circus and ask the child to find the odd one out. You can also always make your own top hat using cardboard or paper. Then you can ask the child, place the hat in front of you or next to you. Or you can ask the child to tip the hat and throw a ball inside or take it out. You can also ask the child to maybe dress up as a clown and let them do a fun routine for you. You can even incorporate a jump rope. So you can ask the child to do the routine while jump roping, making funny videos, or fun interactive activity with your child. You can also use face paint to either make them a tiger, a clown, or a ringmaster. These are just a few fun examples for worksheets such as this, but remember to make it on the level of your child's learning and to make it fun and interactive. So enjoy learning with your child.